day. Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Morning Sip. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and we are live, y'all. We are live on this Friday, the day after Giving Thanks Day. I like to call it Giving Thanks Day. So I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to the show. SIP stands for Spirit in Practice. Spirit and practice. We practice because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So my passion is to support people in transforming their lives. So y'all know I got some questions for you. Are you ready? Are you ready to start living your purpose? Are you ready to stop denying and delaying your happiness and your joy? Is it time, y'all? Is it time to start doing the things that you were that you said yes to doing, that you said yes to being before you came into this physical form? You said yes. That's why you're here. So are you ready? If you're ready, if you're not ready, if you don't know if you're ready, if you're scared, whatever it is, I am here to support you, because my mission is to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching, preaching, and teaching that ignites the divine spark within you to live life in joy, connected to your yes. This is my mission. This is my ministry of joy. So if you need support, you can reach out to me. Send me a DM through my social media, Instagram or Facebook, and we will set up some time to talk. So good day, everyone. Good day, Imaja, joining me on Instagram. Yes, we are live on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, and we are streaming on the magnificent New Thought Media Network. So it is wonderful to be with you. Wayne, it's good to see you. It's good to see you, everybody. I love my star shine, Wayne. I love my star shine. So I decided to come on today live because I have some things that I need to share. And actually, the replays that occurred this week were not planned. At all. So I'm going to get into that also. But first, I want to acknowledge that the day after Giving Thanks Day is oh my goodness. I want to get it right, but it is acknowledging and giving some light to the indigenous people of the Americas, Native American. I think it's Native American Heritage Day, I want to say. So I just want to give a shout out to that. And one of the people in my circle on Facebook posted this term for Thanksgiving called ThanksLiving. And now, don't you know, I see this everywhere, ThanksLiving, and I love that term also. So I hope you have a wonderful ThanksLiving, that you're having a wonderful ThanksLiving, because we have so much to be grateful for. And that's what I really want to talk about today. I want to talk about being grateful, because I know that we all have something to be grateful for. So what are you grateful for? Right? What are you grateful for? The fact that we woke up and we have breath, right? The fact that we woke up and we have light, either the sunlight or light in our homes. The fact that we woke up and we have a home. The fact that we are living is enough to be grateful for. Yes? So What are you grateful for? Put it in the chat. I would love to know, what are you grateful for today? So I have a gratitude practice with Sekou. And so just about every day, because sometimes we slip up, but just about every day, we send each other a message about what we are grateful for. Yes, I see you, Fee. Fee is grateful she has eyes and hearing to experience SIP. Oh, thank you, Fee. That's beautiful. Fee is also grateful for Sekou's survival. Girl, I am so grateful for that also. That right there is an answered prayer. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I am grateful. I am grateful for family too, Fee King. Yes, and now extended family. Yes. Sekou is grateful for every day, just about every day. Yes, Sekou. And Fee says she's grateful for her boo. Oh, so if you don't know, Sekou, Sekou Rice and Fee King are engaged. So I am grateful for that. I am grateful for that. Wayne's grateful to be original. All right, Wayne, I see you. I see you. I love that. And Fee is also grateful for her fave cousin Rosetta's life condition. Yes, shout out to Rosetta. Yes, yes, yes. So I am grateful too. I'm grateful to just be here, right now. Right now. I am so grateful to be here. And, life has a way of reminding us of the things that I was going to say should, but I don't want to use the word should, that we get to be grateful for. The things that we get to be grateful for. Life has a way of slowing things down so that we can truly take in and absorb, right? Because we really need to take it in, all of the blessings in our lives. So I got a reminder of this. And I'm going to see if I could pull this up real quick. Let's see. Ah, I see you, Bonnie. Bonnie, I am grateful for you and our spiritual community. Oh, I am so grateful for you too, Bonnie. And I am certainly grateful for Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. Yes, I am. I'm grateful to be the spiritual director, senior minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about that some more when we do some joy news. So I'm looking to pull up something that I want to share with you all that is a part of my gratitude. Ah, let me see, let me see, let me see. Okay, I think I know where it is. I think it's here. All right, all right, all right, all right. If I can't find it, then we're just going to keep it moving. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, here it is. Oh, shoot. Mm-mm-mm. When you think something's right where it ought to be, and it's not, and it's not. So let me tell y'all what happened. Let me tell y'all what happened right after I read Imaja's. Imaja is grateful with a glad heart of gratitude. I am grateful for finally loving the totality of myself. Oh, Imaja, yes. Can we all just take that in? Loving the totality of who we are. Oh my goodness. Yes, that is one of the things that we certainly get to do, to love the totality of who we are. Yes, yes. So let me tell you what happened and why gratitude is so present for me today in a big, big way. Gratitude is so present for me today. So, as I mentioned, it was not my intention to have replays this week um for morning sip. That was not my intention. But a family member reached out to me Monday night, and there was a situation happening with her daughter in Boston, Massachusetts. So if you don't know, I live in New York. And so when I come from a family, this is how we roll in my family. If someone rings the alarm, something going on, we are there without hesitation. We will drop everything and we will be there for each other. So she called. It was like, I don't know, after 10 o'clock at night. Marco went and got her because he was in the city near where she was. He got her, brought her to our house. I got in the car and off we were to Boston to deal with this situation that was happening with her daughter. So we get to Boston. It's a whole bunch of stuff happening. We wind up at the hospital, and we're taking care of what needs to get taken care of. So I send out a prayer call to my practitioners at Rockland CSL and some of my other prayer warriors, asking for prayer for my family member. And just knowing and believing that we will have something to be grateful for in this situation. Like, I just knew it. I just knew it, that this is calling for us to be grateful in advance. In advance. So now it is Tuesday. We spend the night in the hospital. I said to my cousin, listen, let's just stay another night. I'm going to stay another night with you so we could get everything worked out. And that's what we did. So we were there Monday night, we were there Tuesday night. And Tuesday, I was outside the hospital. I was just walking, getting some air and stuff. And I love, and I highly recommend this, I love to do prayer walks. Yes. Praying and walking. It is awesome. It is an awesome thing to do. So some of us just think about praying, when we're home and in the quiet, and, like certain conditions have to be available. Ain't none of that necessary for prayer, right? You could pray anywhere, anytime, anyhow, right? Because it's all about the feeling tone when you pray, not so much about the words, but the feeling tone. You pray until you feel the presence radiating through you. Yes? So I'm walking down Cambridge Street in Boston, and I am in my prayer. I'm saying my prayer. I'm walking down the street. I'm like, yes, just knowing the truth of total healing, knowing the truth regardless of the appearance, regardless of the circumstance, regardless of what the doctors are saying, regardless, no matter what, I am knowing healing. I am knowing healing. So I'm walking, I'm saying my prayer, and y'all know I pray out loud. So I am getting some looks from the peoples as I walk down the street. Doesn't bother me. So I'm praying. And then I get to this corner and I stop. And I'm not really sure why I stopped there, because I could have crossed the street. There weren't any cars coming or anything. I just stopped, right? And then the next thing I hear within myself is look up, right? So here's my intuition telling me to look up. Here's my higher self telling me to look up. Here's God telling me to look up. So what do? I'm obedient, y'all. Especially when that small, sweet, loving voice whispers in my ear. I obey. God said, look up. I looked up, and what do I see? So if you're on Instagram, Imaja, what I just put up on the screen for those who are on Facebook and YouTube is what I saw when I looked up. And what I saw, what I looked up was this street sign that says Joy Street. Joy Street. That is what I saw when I looked up Joy Street. Now, come on, y'all. Come on. Now, we talk about, we talk about getting messages. We talk about wanting a sign, right? All those things, right? I really don't need any of that, but I love it when it happens. I love it when it happens, Elijah. So I'm walking, I stop for no apparent reason, and the next thing I hear is look up, and the next thing I see is this Joy Street sign. Boy, I did a little happy dance right there. I was like, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, universe. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about joy. I'm talking about joy in all shapes, forms, and fashion. It will make itself known to me. It will make itself known to you. Because when we are in that vibration, right? Being tuned in to gratitude brings all kinds of wonderful deliciousness to you because that is what you are attracting. That is what you are magnetizing. Yes? Now, I could have been walking down the street, head down. Woe is me. Woe is this whole situation. Oh no, what we gonna do? All of that, right? All of that. And believe me, I had my moments of uh uh I wasn't scared. I was never scared, but I had my moments of some anxiety, let's say that, right? Some anxiety when everything was first starting to unfold because there was so much unknown, right? But that's like seconds. That's like seconds. I spend my majority of my thinking and feeling and being and doing and the vibration of joy. No matter what, live life in joy, no matter what. And the universe, God, life confirmed that for me, gave me a amen, right? Yes, joy. Joy comes now, not just in the morning. It comes now. It comes now. We just have to be in that frequency. Yes? Regardless of what everybody around you is saying and doing and believing, you get to choose. You get to choose the vibration that you are radiating, that you are absorbing, that you are being, that you are inviting in, right? You get to raise your consciousness above any circumstance, any situation. And then we get to do the gratitude dance. Yes, we get to do the gratitude dance because it's being worked out. It's being worked out. And we may not see it with our visible eyes. Believe me, I did not hear that with my physical ears. I heard that with my spiritual ears. Look up. Within me, the indwelling spirit within me whispered, look up. The indwelling spirit within me stopped me in my tracks. So, this is for all of us. This is how life works. This is not a fluke and it's not a miracle. This is just how life works. This is how God works. This is how the divine works. This is how we get to live life in joy. Enjoy. Yes, this is what we get to do. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I I shared that. I sent the picture to Sekou, and he was like, "I just love the way the universe is always speaking to you." Right? I do too. I do too. And the universe is always speaking to you too. I don't have no special abilities. The universe is always speaking to each one of us, but we have to stop, right? Take a pause. Me stopping at that corner was a sacred pause, right? It took less than a second to stop. And then we have to listen. Go within. Master key number 1 is what? Go within. Listen. Look up. And then take action. The message was to look up. What if I look down? What if I looked over there? What if I look behind me? No, it said look up. So we be obedient and we take action. Simple instructions that all of us can follow. So I am so grateful for this joy that is my life. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am so grateful for each and every one of you who choose to spend a little bit of time with me on Morning Sip. I'm grateful for each and every one that watches the replays later on. I am grateful for this life that is unfolding in the ever expanding good, no matter what the appearance. So, what are you grateful for today? Be on the lookout for more things to be grateful for. I am grateful for my family. I got back Wednesday evening, driving back from Boston. Thursday, yesterday was Giving Thanks Day. So in my family, we all get together. And although all of us weren't there yesterday, because we're kind of spread out around the country now, but there was a significant amount of us there. I want to put up a picture. So that's some of us. That's some of my family. That's my mom with the blue hat on, and that's her twin sister sitting next to her on the left there. And you see me in the back row. Right next to me is my cousin Ladell, who has on the denim shirt. That was at his house. Him and his wife, Deborah, hosted us. That's Deborah sitting on the floor there with the denim dress on. And right next to her is my sister, Erica. But this is nowhere near all of us. That's probably half of my family. Probably half of my family, right? Because my other brother wasn't there and my cousin Vanessa wasn't there. She's in California. My brother's in Atlanta. Anyway, you get the point that we got to be together, those of us who could be together, and just be in each other's presence, be in the love, be in the light that radiates so brightly in my family. I'm so grateful for that light. I'm so grateful for my grandmother who 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 drilled into us the importance of family, of togetherness, of forgiveness, of good food. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. So let's remember to have an attitude of gratitude. Yes, to listen, to pray, to take a pause, to listen, to act, to be obedient. Yes, 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 yes. So that's what I wanted to share today. I have so much more, but I'm going to stop there and just say thank you again to all of you for supporting Morning Sip with Red Melissa for over 3 years now. I am just so, so grateful for your support. All right. All right. I'm going to check in real quick on comments. Imaja, I see you, girl. I see you. Elijah said, do my mother a holy shout. That's what I do. Yes, get that shout in. Yes, that was divinity in action and motion. Yes, it was, Imaja. Yes, I got soul and I am graciously listening. All right, Imaja. Thank you for being with me on Instagram. Thank you all for being with me here. Yes, let's be grateful for life. Life. Yes, Fee. I see you, Bonnie. I was alone, but it worked out well. Yes, yes. We're never alone. We're always in the presence, always in the presence of the presence. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Bonnie. We could be alone with ourselves, right? That's what I say. I am with myself, having a good old time. I'm not lonely, not lonely. I might be just with me. And sometimes that's all that I want, to tell you the truth. That's all that I want is to be with myself sometimes. All right, y'all. So let's get into some joy news. Let's get into some joy news because there's some wonderful things coming up this weekend. Sunday, y'all. Sunday is Sunday in Praise. Yes, it is. That is the other sip. And the other sip is me sharing an inspirational talk. So please join me this Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and on YouTube. I won't be on Instagram because it's a replay of an inspirational talk. And the one that I will be sharing this Sunday is the talk that I gave last Sunday called The Profane. And let me just put up a disclaimer right here because there is some cursing. The title is The Profane. It's part of the CSL November theme, the mundane, the sacred, and the profane. Oh my. So, moving right into that, this Sunday at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual director, senior minister, we have a very, very special guest this Sunday, no other than my soul brother, Sekou Wrights. Yes, Sekou will be our guest speaker this Sunday. He will be closing out our November theme, the mundane, the sacred, and the profane. Oh my. He's going to be speaking about the oh my part. Yes, the oh my. And I think Sekou could speak extensively about the oh my's of life. Yes, he can. So please join us 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Go to rocklandcsl.org. Click on Sunday service. The Zoom link is there, or you can watch the live stream on Facebook. All right. So that's going to be wonderful. I'm so excited about that. Our next meditation with the blue, I was going to say with the blue moon, with the full moon is on Tuesday, November 28th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So let me take down this banner. There we go. So the next meditation with the moon, 8:30 p.m., 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching me now. Full spiritual practice with the full moon next Tuesday. So that means, you know what? Let me not say that means that there's no 10:30 sip, because I might do a 10:30 sip because next Tuesday is also Giving Tuesday. And if you don't know about Giving Tuesday, it's an opportunity for nonprofits and other charities to fundraise. On Giving Tuesday is always the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. And on Facebook, they set aside a certain amount of funds. And what they do is when people give to your organization, they match it up to a certain percentage until all the money that they have allocated for Giving Tuesday has been spent. So on November 28th, Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living will be participating in Giving Tuesday. It's our end of the year fundraising event. It's very significant to our center. We have a goal of $5,000, and everyone will have the opportunity to participate and to give. And so the ask is to give to Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living on November 28th during Giving Tuesday as early in the day as possible so that we can take advantage of the matching funds that Facebook is making available. So we want everyone to give as early as possible on Tuesday. So I might come back on Tuesday morning to talk about that. All right. So that's my time. Let me wrap it up. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. I hope to see all of you on Sunday at Rockland CSL, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time with our special guest speaker, Sekou Wrights. So remember, there's so much to be grateful for. So much to be grateful for. So let's just take a moment throughout this day and give gratitude. Just give gratitude. So peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life. How we living? How you living? I'm living life in joy. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Connected to my yes.